Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got a render video for you guys today. It's been a while since I've covered render on my channel, so wanted to give you my thoughts on it and kind of my price predictions for this one. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. All right, today we're going to be covering render. We're also going to be covering Bitcoin and a few other things in this video, so let's jump into it here. Our current crypto total market cap, we're over 2.4 trillion again. Bitcoin's made a last minute move to hopefully make a big monthly close and get us above that level we needed to be at to still stay in the bullish mode for this bull run here. We're currently at, as of this recording, 62,700. It did shortly, I believe, hit 63,000 before I recorded this on some exchanges. So we're kind of hoping for the total monthly close to be kind of above that 63,000 level. We're close to it. We'll have to see what happens by the time the monthly close comes in. And the weekly close is looking okay as well. So let's jump into the Bitcoin chart here. So the other day when I did my video, we were down here and we were going to make a lower low on this chart. And it looks like we saved ourselves from that. We stayed above this. We stayed above this low here. So we've still made a higher low. So we're still in bull market mode. So this is good. Hopefully we hold above this and we don't come crashing down any lower. We need to start printing some green candles here in July. So we'll see what happens with the month of July here. I'm hoping that we get some bullish action here, but we're starting to print possibly a green candle here for the first week of July. We'll have to see what happens here. But so far we are saved. If you look at this, we are still at a higher low. Yes, we made a lower high, but we still have not made a lower low. So we're still in bullish mode and have not confirmed a bearish turn for the market. So hopefully we'll hold out here on this one. So right now we're looking good, and we just got to keep hoping that July is more of a little bit more bullish month than June was. June's typically a red month, and then July can be a little bit green for the most part, and same with August can kind of be, depending on how much it pumps in July. Sometimes there's a little bit of a correction in early August, and then we pick up towards the end of August, and then sometimes we get a correction in the beginning of September, and we take off again towards the end of September into October. It's hard to say exactly what's going to happen here. We'll have to hold out and see here, but it's really interesting. I'm glad we made this wick and not an actual candle here in the lower low, so that's a good sign. We're going to jump into our sponsor here. This is Raccoon Coin. They are doing a pre-sale and are wanting to get this out to you guys so you guys can take a look at this pre-sale and purchase some of this if you guys haven't already. I did a meme coin video about a week ago, so you guys can go back and check that. I did a detailed video, a section of the video on this project here, and they're still in the pre-sale phase, and there's a few ways you can buy it. You can buy it on Ethereum network, or you can basically get it on Arbitrum, Binance, Polygon, or Avalanche as well. It's cheaper to do it on like Arbitrum or Avalanche, but Arbitrum's probably the easiest. You could send ETH to Arbitrum and use that. You're going to need about some maybe 10 cents or something of ETH on Arbitrum for the gas fee if you're going to use Arbitrum. And then, you're also going to need either ETH to cover the purchase or USDT or USDC. You can also use some of the meme coins, and you can get like a 2% discount if you purchase it with a meme coin. So take that into consideration as well. They do accept these meme coins as tokens to purchase it with. So you can connect your wallet and do that. But I always recommend, guys, if you're connecting to any pre-sale or any website, always use a burner wallet for that. Never use your main storage wallet. Never connect to any website regardless of the project. Just in case something happens with a hack or something like that, I always use like a burner dummy wallet for any purchases. And then when I receive my tokens from that pre-sale, I send them to my main wallet for storage, or swap them out on a DEX. I do all my swaps in a dummy or burner wallet as well. I don't do it in my main storage wallet just to be safe. But if you don't want to connect your wallet to the website, you can also transfer them to this address on their website. And I'll leave the link for this in the description below. And then just make sure you do not send the coins from an exchange address. You have to send them from the wallet address that you want them to send the tokens to. So keep that in mind. So you can do that on here. But they are a meme coin project. They have a big X following, so you guys can check them out on their X page. You can also follow them in their Telegram page. You guys can check it out. They do have their, meme coin roadmap here. Phase 1 meme, Phase 2 vibe and hold, and Phase 3 takeover. They've been featured on different news, crypto news websites. It looks like they may be partnered with some of these exchanges here, like Bybit and OKX. So you guys can check them out there. Their goal is to do really well with this project. They do have their tokenomics on here that you guys can check out as well. They are a sponsor for this video, guys. Go check them out. We go check out them on X page here. They do have 85,000 followers, and I told you in my meme video, this is a sign of a strong project. A lot of meme coin projects do not have this many followers, so you guys can check them out on here. Looks like they joined November of 2022 on here, so they've been around for a while. But they're looking like, if you go on their X page here, they do have the links for their airdrop game, their Telegram chat, their Telegram channel for information. They do have the pre-sale address on here. They're on Dex Tools as well. I'll show you that. And then also here on Dex Tools, they have their token address and stuff on here. And the Dex score is a 64 currently on this. So check them out on there as well. So go ahead and check out Raccoon Coin, guys. I appreciate it. We'll jump back into the video here. So we'll get down to Render, the business with Render here. I've had some people asking me to do a Render video. I've done one in the past, but it's been a while. I currently don't hold any Render in my portfolio because I feel like I kind of missed the boat on this one. If you look at its history, it was down to like 40-some cents at some point in 2022. So it's up like 16x from there. To me, just a personal thing with me, I don't buy projects that have pumped that much. I would rather buy the ones that haven't pumped yet, buy into those so I get more gains. But Render is a fantastic project. And as you can see, it's already gotten past its previous all-time high. It got over probably up to $13 recently. Its previous all-time high in the last bull run was right around where it's at right now. So right at its previous all-time high. Yes, it has had a correction about 40% or so. So maybe a good time to start dollar cost averaging into this one if it's one that you want to have in your portfolio. As far as price predictions on this one, it's really difficult to say if this was the top or not, or if we're going to keep going higher. I would think with this project, because of the partnerships that they have, that it's going to continue to go higher. It's still at only a $3 billion market cap, which I think is still small for this one, considering the narrative that it has and the fact that they're partnered with Nvidia, however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Nvidia, and Apple as well with the Octane app and that. So they do have some fantastic partnerships. Apple's using their Octane project, or their Octane application with this. So price predictions on this one, guys, I really can't give you a good price prediction on this. It's really difficult to say what this one could do. There's not much to really compare this to as for previous bull runs. But if you look at some of the big caps from previous bull runs, 20, 40, 80 billion, 100 billion market cap for some of the big projects are all possibilities for this one. I wouldn't expect it to get to 100 billion, but anything's possible with those partnerships. You guys have seen what Nvidia is doing and Apple as far as their stocks are doing. If they release any kind of big news with Render or Octane, the possibility of this thing to take off the bull run, kind of the sky's the limit. It's really difficult to say. But the best time would have been to get in here when it was $1 something or under $1. But right now, you're still going to see some pretty good gains from this price. Likely would be my guess for this bull run, but I really can't give you a honest price prediction on this one. If I were to have seen this back here in 50 cents, I would have told you maybe they'll get to $12 or $15 this bull run, and it's already done that. So it's hard to say what this thing can still do. If we get into a big bull run later this year and into next year, this thing could take off and do double, triple, quadruple this. We don't know for sure. It could even go higher than that. So It's really difficult to say if this one could get up to $50, $75. You don't know what it's going to do. If it were to get up to, just a 30 billion market cap, which is completely possible for a great project in a bull run, that would be a $75 render. So the possibilities are definitely there. So keep that in mind. If I had to guess, I would say somewhere between $25 and $75 would be my guess. But don't quote me on that, guys. Do your own price estimates. Just make sure that you're taking profits out on the way up, and then leave some in 10, 20, 30% or whatever, 50%, whatever you want to do, in case it gets to $50, $75, $100 or something like that and goes crazy like that. But, if you bought this at 50 cents or $1, $2, whatever, it's not a bad idea to start taking out some profits on it if you're up that much on it. Got it at 50 cents, you're up over 10x already. I would have taken out my initial investment for sure. And when it hit over this $10 mark, like $12, I probably would have taken out another 20% on it. That's just how I would have played the game, or I would have sold possibly even more. I like to take out profits and be safe, guys, because you don't know what this market's ever going to do. So I just try to be conservative and be safe on it. So, guys, they have the Nvidia partnership here, and I'm going to read a little bit of this article here. This is from a while ago because this is old news. You guys have invested in Render. You guys know that they've got some big partnerships, but they're saying here that amid this bullish time for the project, Render has announced a strategic partnership with Nvidia, integrating the Render network into Nvidia Omniverse. The VP of Nvidia Omniverse also serves as an advisor for Render. This development has sparked speculation about Render's potential to achieve a new two-digit all-time high, which it already did, especially considering Nvidia's substantial growth forecast reaching $30 billion in revenue. Crypto analysts shared mixed yet bullish sentiments. One points to the impressive daily chart, emphasizing a healthy consolidation phase for Render and anticipating a forthcoming pump. Others' confidence in Render poised to surpass its previous all-time high, which it did. The legendary crypto analyst Dr. Profit cautioning against premature profit taking. Yeah, well, so what? Take your profits out, guys. Be safe. Don't be foolish. You guys listen to people like him and they're selling their coins. I guarantee it. They're not just holding on to them forever. I guarantee you they're selling their profits while you're holding. They want you to hold so they can dump on you. So just be careful of that. So Render Network Foundation, known as the Render Network, stands at the forefront of decentralized GPU-based rendering solutions, transforming the digital creation landscape by connecting node operators and idle GPU compute power to artists seeking scalable 3D rendering capabilities. Render Network achieves unparalleled scale, speed, and economic efficiency through a decentralized peer-to-peer network. Additionally, the platform serves as a hub for artists and developers to pioneer services for the evolving digital economy, including digital rights management, or DRM, and artificial intelligence, AI, and virtual assets such as non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. In partnership with Nvidia, and Render's recent performance underscore its growing influence in the crypto and digital realms. So as far as AI rendering, that is going to be absolutely massive, and Render is going to continually, probably over time, to grow in market cap, and its use case is going to continue to grow if they're working with projects like Nvidia and Apple and that, and especially when they're doing AI rendering. There is not enough capacity in the world currently to handle the AI rendering that's going to be needed in the future. Nvidia is constantly trying to build new larger GPUs to handle the future of AI rendering. So just keep that in mind. This is a guaranteed flow of money and use case for Render, more than likely in the future with this partnership with them. So this could be a good long-term investment as well if you're not looking to take profits out this bull run. But that's not financial advice, guys. So just do what you want to do with it. But that's just kind of my opinion on it. So Octane's on here from the Mac App Store, and I'll read a little bit about this. You guys probably already know about this, but I wanted to read this. Octane X is the world's first and fastest unbiased spectrally correct GPU production render for iPad, built from the ground up for maximum performance on Apple Metal, Apple Silicon, and empowering the artist workflows across visual effects, motion graphics, gaming design, concept art, architectural visualization. So you guys know all about this, I'm sure, if you're invested in Render. So I just wanted to mention that in the video as well. It's part of Apple use case for the render Octane. So, like I said, I think render is an absolutely fantastic project. I'm not sure when you guys bought it. If you bought it while it was lower in price, or a lot of you bought it after it pumped, even though I tell you guys not to buy into pumps because you're going to get dumped on. Right now, it has had a good 40% or so correction. So if you're looking to pick up some render, now is probably a good time to start dollar cost averaging into it. If we get a further correction in the market, you can always add more to your portfolio if that's a possibility for you. But long term, I think you're going to do really well with render. It's an exciting project. It has absolutely some of the best partnerships in crypto, and what they're doing is absolutely fantastic. And AI rendering is absolutely something that is going to be needed probably forever in in this new world of artificial intelligence coming up here, and it's going to be a continually growing need in the future. So render, I think, has a bright future, and I think it's a fantastic project to invest in. You never know, someday there could be a render ETF come out in the future. You just don't know what's going to happen. But my guess would be that that could be a possibility in the future as well. Probably not anytime near future, but maybe in the next few years. So that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I currently don't hold any render. I missed the boat on it, and I should have bought some back in 2022 when it was down under 50 cents or a dollar. Would have been a great time to get in on it. I have tons of coins in my portfolio, though, that I got at fantastic buys. They're going to make me some really huge returns in this bull run. Some of them have already made me huge returns in this bull run. So it is what it is. If I missed out on one great project, not the end of the world for me. But if it's something that you want to add to your portfolio, look into it, do your own research, do your own due diligence, guys. Check out my free Telegram. The link for that will be in the description below and the pinned comment. And my Discord, if you're interested in getting in that, you can get into some of these projects early. If you're interested in getting into those, I can show you how to do that through my Discord if you're a member, and that is through Patreon. So you can check that out. The link will be in the description below in the pinned comment. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next video.